I saw you got in the mix with the Fantano thing too. How he's getting sued by Activision.
Oh yeah,
bro, that's the actual lamest shit. That is the lamest shit I've ever seen.
Dude, that whole how would you even like go to court and go through that legal process seriously, dude? Like, do you know what the video was that they're like that he's trying to like sue them over, that they're like arguing about?
Enough like slices. Here,
It's like him like dressed up as like a pizza, getting like chopped up. Like, it's so stupid.
Enough slices? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fantano, hold up. He created a TikTok sound over it. Because actually, it's good thing we did not play it, because then he will sue me too.
Yeah, bro. Fantano does like those. He's a very like memey guy. Like he, I don't know how to describe it. Have you like watched Fantano's content? Like when he's not reviewing an album, have you seen like when he just reacts to videos and stuff? Sometimes he'll do like he's kind of like a quirky guy. So sometimes he'll do like quirky little edits and he'll try to turn those into memes. And I guess this time it worked. So the company Activision, they were promoting a game and they used his sound of this, and Fantano was trying to sue them. He was trying to get like, they said 6 figures. So what is that, like 100K minimum? I don't know anything about like finance, I'm not gonna lie. But that's 6-figure minimum. And now they're countersuing because they're saying like, hey, this is fair use and you're trying to like bully us or whatever. Which is kind of ironic because Activision is like $1 billion company. So I feel like they kind of could have just shrugged this off, but they decided to like countersue them. So they're suing each other, really.
Well, okay. So from the article I read, he threatened to sue them, I think. Maybe actually gave them paperwork as well. But yeah, he's such a dumbass. One, it also says he threatened other TikTokers as well for using his sound.
Yeah, I read that part too.
That's the biggest pussy shit ever.
That should be like the controversial part, really.
Yeah,
that is like.
If you want to sue a big company and get money, like, I get it, whatever. Like, they're a big bank account, it's not gonna hurt them. But imagine like it's fucking, you know who Diddy Bop is?
Yeah.
Imagine it's like Diddy Bop, and Fantano goes up to him like, "Yo, give me 100K right now for using my fucking sound." And Diddy was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the music reviews aren't hitting as much as they used to. I don't know. I feel like he makes a lot of money though. He's like the biggest. He literally, well, besides academics, maybe, I don't know who you would say is bigger, but he's like one of the biggest in the scene.
I'd say he's the biggest music reviewer, other than maybe like Sean C. But yeah, why he definitely makes like, close to $1 million, if not more. Why would he try and sue people for 100K? I don't get it.
No, you never really know.
He's going broke or something. I know he got a divorce with his wife, so maybe his wife got like half of his YouTube channel or something.
I think that was like in 2000. That was like in the early 2000s though, wasn't it? I don't think that was like it might be. I'm not really sure.
Okay. I don't
he
get
also
that.
did. I do remember him saying like he just made a community post that was like, he was just saying like, oh, YouTube's moderation system sucks, and maybe his videos aren't even getting like monetized or something. Because I know
there's no way he'd continue posting, bro.
I don't know.
No way.
Maybe he just I think sometimes people try to like figure out the deeper reason, but let's be honest, maybe Fantano is just like a shitty person. Like, honestly, maybe he's just not a very great guy, and he just found an easy way to make a quick buck off of like other content creators, and he just went for it, man.
And I think that's very possible, and I think that even with the scenario that I'm going to tell you about, you're still a shitty person, but perhaps there's a lawyer that's like a very niche lawyer who finds TikTok sounds that aren't music and therefore don't receive royalties from TikTok, and they like seek out people who went viral with their sound and then they they send out these threats to people just to get that person money, and then that lawyer gets a cut as well. That's like a similar scenario. Like if someone breaks their leg in like a restaurant, a lawyer will hit you up and be like, we can sue them for $100K, like you'll get 80. So maybe that happens.
That makes sense. Somebody in the chat said maybe he posted the sound hoping to capitalize on it like this later. And I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a scheme like that.
That's extortion.
I definitely feel like, yeah, Fantano is a very, I don't want to say like strange person. I don't know like much about him to call him like a weird person or whatever. But I mean, like, I don't think it's too far-fetched that he could do something like you just said. His interactions with like people in the community are always like kind of weird. I remember a few years ago where he was like, you know, arguing back and forth with like a 16-year-old on Twitter. He's obviously, you know,
there's something.
I don't know how to describe it. How do I describe it? It's like not really like a respect thing, but obviously behind the scenes, he's one of the most hated people, like more controversial. So obviously behind the scenes, this might be his way of like, I don't know,
getting back
a dub. Almost, I know that sounds weird, but you know, he's getting like a dub, like by suing people. Who knows? This is like his personal like, oh yeah, I just sued these, like I stole money from these small TikTok creators.
I still think he's the douchiest person ever for this. Like,
yeah, definitely not cool. Especially because, you know, like, especially with smaller content creators who can't really like fight back against like, you know, corruption like that because they don't really have like the platform to voice themselves. It's definitely not a good thing. Like, just on YouTube, not even about money. Like, just think about all the content creators that get like their video like flagged or demonetized for like cussing or because they use like 5 seconds of like a movie clip. And think about how hard it is for them to like, it's a whole process of them trying to like get that video back up and like get their channel back. And then imagine Fantano literally like threatening them with legal action. These people probably don't even have never been in like a courtroom or done anything with any sort of legal process. So he probably was thinking like, yo, they're probably gonna get scared. They're gonna like give in,
right?
Because they don't know.
That's what I thought he was trying to do with Activision, but Activision just slang its fucking dick on his face. Like, yo, you really think you can play with? Because a lot of people sue big companies thinking that, oh, it's like a drop in the bucket. But nah, I like how Activision was like, no, fuck you. We'll pay $100K for all these lawyers to sue you for $100K. We don't even care about making money. I like that.
Yeah, standing their ground.
And also the thing is, it's literally fair use.
It is fair use. Because it wasn't even like a, you know how they might do a trailer for a game and they show it at like E3 or something. It was like a TikTok video, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know what his problem is.
Labels try to do that to me sometimes. Like, you know how you can do the, what was it called? Like dispute the copyright claim?
Yeah.
Okay, so they do that, and then I'll dispute it, then they'll reject it, and then there's like a second one where they say like you can go to court if you do this one. Like they can send you like a legal paper to show up, and I'm like, all right, fuck you, bro, let's fucking go, because I studied law in college, so I know my rights. And so then eventually they just don't respond after I fight back that second time. Like you just gotta low-key have some balls in this game. So I'm sure if someone came back to Fantano and said that, like, nah, I'm not, this is literally fair use, you're dumbass, then he couldn't do anything.